Hey guys, this is Karen from Curl House. Today I'm going to talk to you about one of my clients who's dealing with hair loss. But before we get started, take a moment to subscribe to my channel and turn on your notifications. So this particular client, due to confidentiality, I'm going to call her Susie. Susie came in and said, "Hey Karen, my hair is thinning at the top." We did a consultation. And well, first let me show you what her hair looks like. So this is what I saw when I looked at the top of her hair. I could clearly tell that her hair was thinning. And I asked her, well, how long have you noticed your hair loss? She said for about 6 months to a year. It hadn't been that long. So the first thing she did correctly was that she came in and sought help. Whenever you're dealing with hair loss, if you think you're losing your hair, normally your hair might thin out 20 to 30% before you even notice it. So by the time you do notice it, then that is the time to get treatment. Get treatment as early as possible. And that's what she did. She didn't wait years. She got treatment immediately. So that's the first thing that I would recommend that you do. If you think you're losing your hair, seek treatment from a dermatologist or from a trichologist. So with Susie, I discovered, based upon her consultation, that she may have a form of androgenetic alopecia or female pattern alopecia, which is genetic. So with genetic alopecia, with female pattern hair loss, what that looks like is your hair strand in your vertex, the top part of your hair, or again, the part line, those hair strands start to get smaller and thinner. Smaller and finer, smaller and finer. And your part line in a woman, it just starts to get wider. So usually that's what the pattern looks like, because your hair follicle starts to miniaturize. So when you have a form of female pattern hair loss, particularly if you catch it early, the very first thing that I recommend, and I recommended Susie to do, we did a diet change. So regardless of what type of hair loss you have, that is the first thing I always recommend. I talk to my clients about their diet, and I usually make several dietary changes. So with Miss Susie's diet, her diet wasn't very good. She ate a lot of processed food. She ate a lot of junk food. So the first thing we did was change her diet. We minimized her intake of meat. We increased her green leafy vegetables. She started drinking more alkaline water. She cut out the highly inflammatory foods like the processed foods or the junk food. We cut out all of that. That's the first thing that we did. So in this picture, this is her picture in July, or June rather, of 2019. And the next picture you'll see is September of 2019, and you can see a difference in her hair. This is with just basically changing her diet. So in September, this is what she looked like. So at September, in addition to the diet changes, you notice the difference. The hair starts to restore even after changing the diet. The one thing that I really want you to be aware of is how foods or poor nutrition affects your hair. Your hair is the last thing to receive a nutrient. So hair is considered a non-essential tissue. So in other words, the nutrients that you're putting in your body, it goes to your hair last. It goes to the foods, the nutrients from your food go to your vital organs first, so that your body can actually operate. So that is why with hair loss, or if something is going on within your body, it'll show up in your hair first, because this is the last thing to receive a nutrient. So when you are dealing with hair loss, the very first thing you should consider is your diet. Most of us, honestly, probably need a diet change, probably need to increase our consumption of healthy foods, foods from the earth. So that is the very first thing I recommend. So that is what Miss Susie did. For 3 months, we changed her diet, and she came back, and this is what she looked like again in this picture. So for the next 3 months, in addition to her diet change, we added a multivitamin. She started exercising more. Exercise will increase blood circulation to your scalp, and that blood circulation, the nutrients from your blood will feed your scalp, therefore help your hair to grow. So she added some exercise, changed her diet. We gave her a multivitamin. I encouraged her to cleanse her scalp more often and use some products on her scalp to strengthen the scalp. externally. So after 6 months, this is her transition. This is what her hair looks like now, so that you can see just with making basic changes to your lifestyle, you can restore your hair. And also, I wanted to show you this other photo. This is as a trichologist, we use a dermatoscope. That's an instrument that helps us to magnify the scalp so that we can really see what's going on at the follicular level. So in this picture, you can see her before picture. This is a picture of her scalp. This is a scope picture. I'm gonna try to explain it as best as possible. I want you to see where she has empty hair follicles. In this picture, I've circled it so that you can see it, empty hair follicles. This was 6 months ago. And 6 months later, on today, you can see that those empty follicles are now producing hair. So this is just one of the things that we do as trichologists. We not only look at the scalp with our eyes, we also use other instruments to magnify the scalp so that we can really see what's going on the scalp. So this video, I just wanted to jump in and just show you the process of one of my clients and what she did to restore her hair just by making basic changes to her lifestyle. Lifestyle changes really do affect your hair. So if you're dealing with hair loss, if you think your hair is thinning, see a trichologist or dermatologist. And the first thing to do is change your diet. Make your diet more add more nutrients to your diet, add more fresh vegetables, fresh greens, fresh fruits, fruits that come from the earth to your diet. Cut out your highly inflammatory foods such as your junk food, your processed food, and eat more green foods. Minimize your stress, exercise, drink a lot of water. I know you've heard that you should drink a lot of water, but it really is true. It really does help to moisturize your body, and it helps with your scalp too. Helps with your hair. Okay, well, until we talk again, stay fabulous.